Hey guys, today we're going to share with you how we afford to travel full-time and make money online. Hey guys, so in this video we're going to be sharing with you how we afford to travel full-time. We've been traveling for about the past 5 months now.
Yep.
And have been able to do so with just making money through our online incomes.
Yeah, we've got a lot of DMs, comments on our videos of people asking. I think maybe some people assume that we just saved up a lot of money, or maybe that we make all our money off YouTube, but YouTube is a small amount of how we make money, which we'll go into more detail, but we have a few different streams of income, so we just wanted to share it with you guys in case maybe you want to travel full-time and you think it's harder than it is. It's really not as hard as you think.
Yeah, we'll share with you how we make money and maybe how you can as well. Okay, so income stream number one is obviously YouTube, as you're watching us now. So there's a number of ways that you can make money through YouTube. Predominantly for us at the moment, we're making it through Google AdSense and collaborations or sponsorships.
It's actually a little surprising how much you can make pretty early on in YouTube with AdSense. In order to monetize your YouTube channel, you need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch time hours. It can be a struggle to get initially, but once you get over that, it gets a lot easier.
It also depends on what countries are watching your content, as well as how long they're watching it for, and so every YouTube channel makes a different amount.
Yeah, so by all means we're not making a massive amount from YouTube, but almost 5 months in, we're making enough to cover all of our bills here in Bali, which is pretty crazy. We didn't plan on that at all.
We thought it'd be at least a year before we were seeing what we're seeing now, so it's been a very pleasant surprise.
Yeah, so anyone wanting to start YouTube, we kind of learnt it all ourselves. As we've mentioned in previous videos, we use Skillshare. There's so much information out there. You can learn how to edit, learn how to film, how to use a camera. There's really unlimited information on the internet.
The second way that we make money online is through affiliate marketing.
Affiliate marketing is basically an extension of YouTube. So
for us.
For us, yeah. So that's where we get most of our traffic. We have a few affiliate programs with different businesses, and when people sign up to those businesses, we get a commission.
Yes.
And again, it's not a crazy amount of money, but it is pretty regular monthly income for us, and yeah, it's pretty good.
It's great passive income, so it's just something pretty easy to just put a link into your YouTube description. People click on that and you get your commission through that. It's just a great way to make money without any extra effort, really, and we love passive income.
It's just one of those things where if you get started, you may not see any traction, you might not get any revenue for a while, but once things start to build and you start to get more traffic, it'll keep building and getting bigger and bigger, so you might as well start early.
Yeah. So the third way that we afford to live and work from anywhere is freelancing our personal skills that we have learned through self-education.
Yeah, so I've learned digital marketing mostly just through researching online and putting it into practice in our own businesses, and Mandy learned graphic design. We do a little bit of freelance work here and there, but it's not our main source of income by any stretch.
No, we don't like trading time for money anymore. We like to build up to actually building our business so we can spend more time doing things that we actually care about. But again, we learned a lot of the skills that we have just through watching videos on YouTube and self-educating, and anyone can do that, and so it's super easy that anyone would be able to make money from anywhere. Another way that we afford to live and work from anywhere is through selling digital products on Etsy. So me having my little design background, I create digital products to sell on Etsy that makes me a reliable income every month through people purchasing things that I've created through Canva. I have made some videos on this on our channel. If you are interested in watching them, I will link them above. This is a super easy thing that you can do. You create the product just one time and you can make money off of it forever. This applies to selling on Kindle publishing as well. I sell the same products through Kindle publishing. So selling digital products is a great way to make a passive income consistently online while you're working on other things.
Yeah, and also the beauty about it is you make the product once and it's there forever, and Etsy does all the digital marketing for you with keywords, so you don't really have to do anything. It's a really simple way to get started making passive income.
Yeah, and there's no investment upfront as well. All you have to have is a free Canva account, and I think it's about 20 cents to list your listing on Etsy, and you're up and running, you have your Etsy store going. So that's a really good way to just make sure you have a solid income coming in every month. And finally, our main source of income is through e-commerce. And this is actually where mine and Lloyd's online journey started, was just through e-commerce. We started a skincare brand together, and even before that, we started failed dropship stores, but this is what has brought us to where we are today. At the moment, we have built and sold multiple e-commerce brands. It still is our #1 income that makes it possible for us to live and work from anywhere.
So basically what we do is we take a product, and through private labeling, we turn that product into our own brand. Because Mandy does a lot of graphic design, she does all the branding side of things, which is really good. She's got a really good portfolio of brands now. And I do all the digital marketing, which again, we self-taught most of these skills, a lot of trial and error, but we have managed to figure out how to build e-commerce brands relatively easily now. And those brands are profitable, they bring us in an income, but we also sell the brands to people who want to have their own e-com brands, want to sell products online, and that's how we make up the bulk of our income. It's how we supported ourselves before we came to Bali, and it's how we are supporting ourselves now, and it's how we're going to be able to keep traveling. And probably the best part about it is you can do it from anywhere, because we don't actually handle the products, we don't ship them out. We use third-party fulfillment services, so it can be done from anywhere. Yeah, that's our main source of income. That's what we focus on mostly day to day.
We've also built tailor-made brands for people. We're actually working on a couple at the moment, so sometimes people come to us and they want us to build exactly what we build for ourselves for them, and we tailor it exactly to whatever niche or product that they want to sell in as well.
Yeah, we enjoy doing that because essentially we're doing all the creative side and building everything up and then handing it over to somebody else, because they get to then run the business and have a successful business, which
we love the startup process. That's our specialty. Which brings us to our final source of income, which is our online course.
So over the past 3 months since we've been here in Bali, we've put a course together, basically just everything we wanted to know about e-commerce when we started. We made a lot of mistakes and wasted a lot of money. And we had friends approach us asking us for advice and help starting brands, and this sort of just kept happening, and we thought we want to mentor some people, and rather than doing that one-on-one, we could put something together that was just one big package, and if somebody sat down and took the course from start to finish, they would have all the base knowledge that we have, and they could go on and make their own successful brand. So that's what we did.
We designed the course so once you're finished, you actually have the brand, and we sort of look at it like we're your business advisors or business partners, and building it with you the way we would if it was ours.
So we have a combination of online content that we put together, video content and other resources, but we also offer online coaching calls with all of our students. So if they're having trouble with anything or they've got any questions, they can book in a coaching call and ask away, and we can just help them get through it all. We know that it sounds cliche living in Bali and selling an online course, but this is more of a community that we're trying to build and help people to get to the position that we're at, because we would have really loved to have people with a bit more knowledge and experience help us when we started.
Yeah, and just hearing from other people that are living a different lifestyle, I guess, it sometimes can feel a little bit lonely, so having that sort of outreach as well, it helps us too.
And so far everyone who's signed up for our course seems to have very similar interests. They all want to come to Bali and live in Bali, or they've been to Bali. and they want to travel, and it's great just having like-minded people to talk to.
Yeah.
So as you can see, we have a lot of projects there. We didn't even mention our podcast that we just launched.
Yeah.
That's because we don't make an income off that yet, but it's one of those things that we're building. So we have a lot of different things that we focus on.
The one thing to remember about working online and anything that's worthwhile is it takes time. Nothing worthwhile happens overnight. So if you are wanting to pursue this life, it took us about 3 years to get to the point of being able to move to Bali. And that was with no help and a lot of mistakes and no money.
Yeah.
So just remember that it doesn't happen overnight, and if you are wanting to do this, that you have to lay down the groundwork, and eventually it will happen though. I promise you it will happen if you stick with it and stay consistent. And if anyone was needing to hear that today, I just wanted to say that because I know I would have appreciated it when we were really in the thick of it.
And honestly, we've just listed a few of the ways we make an income here, but there's so many other ways you can make an income online as well. There's so many opportunities if you just figure out what it is your specialty is maybe, or what you're interested in. You can make money online for sure.
Absolutely. We have left a link in the description if you are interested in joining our e-commerce community. We hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it provided some insight. If you did, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. Watch some of our other videos and our vlogs, and we will see you guys in the next one. Bye.